Are you environmentally conscious? Wanting to buy a new car, a Tesla perhaps, but can't afford it? Do you want your car has a higher resale value? Well, if you'd like to get the best of both worlds, consider a hybrid vehicle. Welcome to our video presentation. Let's go straight to the world of hybrid. Our presentation will cover several points, which are what are hybrid fuels? What do people think about hybrids? How do they differ from traditional cars? And hybrids are the future. We hope that by the end of it, you will feel motivated to consider a hybrid option. You may have similar thoughts on hybrids, or maybe you're a big car fan and have much more insight in this topic. But for those that don't, we'll answer a key question. What are hybrid cars and how do they work? First, let's see what people think of hybrid cars.
Yeah. Hi, I'd just like to ask you a few questions. Have you ever heard of a hybrid system before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah? What are the first words that come to your mind when you think of a hybrid car?
Cars.
Would you ever consider getting a hybrid vehicle for yourself?
Yeah, if I could afford it, I would.
Yeah. What are some of the reasons why you choose a hybrid over a traditional fuel car?
Well, my aunt has a hybrid car. It's a very nice car. It's very smooth, and I feel like climate change kind of sucks. So I'd like to not make it worse.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
A hybrid car, in simple terms, is a vehicle that utilizes both a traditional gasoline or diesel engine and an electric motor to power its wheels. It is powered by hybrid energy, are neither fully electric nor fully fueled by a combustion engine. With hybrid cars, drivers can enjoy the benefits of a traditional gasoline engine for long-distance travel and the eco-friendly advantages of an electric motor for shorter trips or urban driving. The hybrid system intelligently switches between the gasoline engine and electric motor based on driving conditions, optimizing efficiency and reducing fuel consumption. What sets hybrid cars apart is their ability to capture and store energy during deceleration and braking, which is then used to power the electric motor and provide additional propulsion. But what are the technicalities? Where does their energy actually come from? Hybrid cars are powered by an internal combustion engine and one or more electric motors, with energy being stored in batteries. The battery is charged through braking and acceleration by the internal combustion engine. Once the electric power source is exhausted, it automatically switches off and goes back to using the combustion engine. Some examples of two propulsions in a hybrid car include diesel and electric, gasoline and flywheel, as well as fuel cell, FC, and battery. Through this dual powering, owners of hybrid vehicles are able to save on refueling their cars and contribute less to the greenhouse gas emissions attributed to transportation. Through this dual powering, owners of hybrid vehicles are able to save on refueling their cars and contribute less to the greenhouse gas emissions attributed to transportation. How about a fun fact for any number of people out there? Last year, 121,000 cars with an electric background were sold in Australia, and out of these, over 60% were hybrid cars. And according to the Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries, 81,786 non-plug-in hybrids were sold in 2022, which is 16% more than the amount sold the year prior. With each year that passes, more and more people are considering hybrid and electric cars. If any of you, maybe you're on your learner's permit or maybe planning to ask for a car for your 18th birthday, are thinking about what car to pick, we highly recommend you consider hybrids as an alternative to traditional combustion vehicles. Now we know there are just so many options out there. How could you possibly know what to pick? Well, luckily you have us. And while no car brands are sponsoring us, we'll break it down for you. First, for some context, hybrids are found all over the world. The first hybrid car was made in the year 1900 by Ferdinand Porsche, and this paved the starting point for the production of hybrids on a global scale, as nations sought to seek alternative energy sources and in more recent years, consider greener alternatives to transportation. Now, you may be wondering, why should I care about hybrids? Let us tell you what makes hybrids stand out from the rest. For Australia, increasing potential for hybrid engines to be adopted as a main transportation source. Australia has over 3,700 EV public charging stations. However, more is needed if hybrid engines are to become more abundant, more cost-effective than switching directly to electric vehicles in a short amount of time, as petrol stations are still required and not all need to be removed. Developing countries may find it difficult to access this type of fuel source due to the cost of implementing public EV chargers, but hybrid is a step forward to fully electric. Also, there are several advantages of hybrid car compared with traditional car. First is the environmental responsibility. Hybrid cars significantly reduce harmful emissions, helping combat air pollution and mitigate climate change. By choosing a hybrid, you actively contribute to a cleaner and healthier environment for future generations. Then is the fuel efficiency and cost savings. Hybrid cars excel in fuel efficiency, offering significantly higher mileage per gallon compared to traditional vehicles. Enjoy substantial savings on fuel expenses over time as hybrids maximize energy usage and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. The last one I introduced to you is the advanced technology. Hybrid cars incorporate cutting-edge technology for seamless integration between the internal combustion engine and the electric motor. Experience a smoother and more efficient driving experience, benefiting from innovations in battery efficiency and control systems. So what does the future looks like? For Australia, increasing potential for hybrid engines to be adopted as a main transportation source. Australia has over 3,700 EV public charging stations. However, more is needed if hybrid engines are to become more abundant, more cost-effective than switching directly to electric vehicles in a short amount of time, as petrol stations are still required and not all need to be removed. Developing countries may find it difficult to access this type of fuel source due to cost of implementing public EV chargers, but hybrid is a step forward to fully electric. Let's say choose hybrid, drive future. Make your first choice in a car, the right choice to steer Earth into a sustainable future. A big thank you to all our viewers for taking the time to watch and engage with our content. See you next time.